You know, historically, cities have been built where there's resources, whether it was a river or lake, nice geography or something. And Cleveland, Northeast Ohio was blessed with this resource of this dark fiber, and people were smart enough to take advantage of it. So let's look at Northeast Ohio here. What's good about the region's efforts with one community, and what challenges and maybe some negatives that we face in particular?
I think the biggest negative you face is just that you've taken a lot of blows to the head. There's a legacy here of a feeling of failure. It's been going on a while. We didn't see it, but it really started in the 50s, right? When times looked great, but it was starting then. So you're talking about a half a century. I think it's the attitudes of the people, it's what's inside their heads, that's the single biggest obstacle that you face here. Because yes, you are blessed with certain natural locational advantages. We like to say that in what we call the broadband economy, this world where broadband is becoming the new root of commerce, it doesn't matter where you are. And that's true in some cases. You're finding that you can be a community in the middle of nowhere, and if you're smart enough, if you're savvy enough, and you've got the right connectivity, you can compete globally. But it doesn't hurt having a good location. And so the fact that you're on the lake and there is, tremendous pressure on the ports on the east and west coast of the United States, and there's this interesting thing called the St. Lawrence Seaway, maybe we can, find a way to turn that ancient advantage, well, it seems ancient now, of location into something very positive. The fiber was a great example. Where was fiber laid? It was laid on highways and rail lines, and guess what you had in abundance back then? And still do, highways and rail lines. That was a happy accident that all its fiber was laid. So it's the attitudes in people's heads, I think, are your number one obstacle, and I think that the future, when that obstacle begins to be overturned, there's a whole future for you based upon your strategic location in addition to the other things that you're building.
And not to